my name's Jennifer Dabu, licensed acupuncturist with You Acupuncture. And how many of you here have ever suffered from stress? Raise your hand.
Totally.
Right? How many of you have never suffered from stress? Raise your hand. Great, so you're all in the right place. So today, I'm going to talk about Chinese medicine, acupuncture, stress, and our health. So what kind of things stress you out? Throw out. Money, finances, relationships.
Kids.
Did someone say marriage?
Kids.
Yeah, relationship, marriage.
My husband wants to have sex all the time.
We're being paid. This is great. We're being paid.
That's like a blessing.
Oh no, that's a single one over here.
No, I have a boyfriend. But she's not married. Yeah, it's different when you're married.
Okay. Really, ladies?
Okay, but
So when you're stressed out, what kind of things do you notice that happen in your body?
eczema.
Eczema.
It's
Back pain.
acne,
Shoulder
zits,
pain.
back pain. Anyone with insomnia?
Palpitations. Yeah, insomnia.
Headaches.
Headaches. Anyone with digestive issues,
Eating.
migraines,
bloating.
PMS.
Anxiety.
A lot of different conditions that can happen to us when stress is involved. So just because you're not in a situation anymore that is stressful, a lot of those stress conditions still kind of sit inside your body and they sometimes show up later. So what I've seen a lot when I worked with patients is they'll be retired, it'll be 2-3 years out, and they have X, Y, and Z, whatever's going on with them, and I'll ask them, well, do you have any stress in your life? No, I'm retired. I've been retired for 3 years. And okay, well, what did you do before you retired? I worked in this awful job for 20 years, 80 hours a week, never had vacation, and that builds up, and it does catch up on us. So one of the great things that we can use for stress is acupuncture. Okay, so some of the things that acupuncture does to our body when the needles go in is it helps improve our immune system. So it doesn't just help with helping us fight off colds and flus, but it also heals and repairs damage in the body. So when you have pain, right, or you have any kind of digestive issues or inflammation in your intestines, like one of our members has, I won't say her name. So it's our immune system that heals and repairs that. So that's really important just for our overall long-term health, not just to help fight off colds and flus. Another thing that acupuncture does is it stimulates the release of endorphins. Who knows what endorphins are?
It makes you happy.
They make you happy. Why do they make you happy?
They have like a natural adrenaline.
I need some of those.
They're your body's natural painkillers.
Natural Oh, interesting.
And they're known to be 10 times stronger than morphine. And I remember I had a patient, and this was one of my first patients when I worked on cruise ships, and she had been in a plane accident, and it actually crashed and burned, and she survived. So she had 3rd-degree burns all down most of the bottom half of her body, and she was put on a morphine drip to help with the pain. And I remember the first time I put a needle in, it was this one right here. It's called Yin Tong, and it helps with relaxation and for stress. You know much about that point. And I remember I saw her and her eyes looked like they rolled back, and I thought, oh my goodness, what did I just do? This is my first job, what's gonna happen? And she came around and I asked her, well, are you okay? And she says, oh my gosh, that was better than the morphine drip. And understand there's nothing in the needles, they're all 100% stainless steel. So this is just a natural effect that was created by our body. So instead of always taking painkillers all the time, why not use what our body already provides? And it's also natural. Another thing that acupuncture does is it stimulates the release of neurotransmitters, so serotonin and noradrenaline. Does anyone know what those do?
Well, adrenaline is what you would to protect your body. To give you strength.
Noradrenaline.
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 Adrenaline is the opposite of adrenaline, right?
Yes, so it's the opposite of adrenaline on the right track, so it helps you relax and it helps you calm down. And when we're stressed, we're in that fight or flight all the time. And a big reason why people have insomnia at night is because their bodies and their minds are still in that fight or flight, even though maybe nothing's going on. You can't just shut the brain off.
Right.
So with using acupuncture, you can help stimulate your body's natural noradrenaline and serotonin response so that you can relax more long term instead of taking Xanax and what's the other drug? Xanax and
Valium,
Valium,
Ambien,
a lot of those
Ativan.
compounds. Okay?
When we say,
And,
yeah, no.
and another thing that acupuncture does is it helps stimulate circulation. So when you're stressed, who here ever gets neck and shoulder tension, or low backache, or headaches? Right? That's all muscle strain and tension. So acupuncture stimulates circulation through the whole body, but it's also really good when you're suffering from pain. Okay? So Jessica over here volunteered to let me stick her with needles. I could stick you with needles also.
Between my eyes.
So,
That's my favorite.
who here has not had acupuncture before?
Only with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all know what a needle
You're my
looks
only
like.
one.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so can we stick you too because you have something
Yeah,
going on?
seriously. I have heart palpitations.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. Thank you very
No, pero
much.
es cafecito de cenar, por favor.
Um,
No nos gusta falta. Me lo diste.
No nos gusta, nos da.
So as you all know, the needles are single-use, sterile, and disposable. They're only used once, and then disposed of in a biohazard container afterwards. What they do with that after, I have no idea. But just as long as they don't go into other people, it's fine.
No, they melt.
So Sonia over here is suffering from palpitations. So your heart feels like it's
Fluttering.
fluttering. Do you feel like you're under a little bit of stress?
Sometimes you don't even know you're stressed.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm stressed, but
Yes, you are.
we mentioned the lower back pain and all that stuff, so yeah.
It's the
It's the
pressure.
holidays, right? And a lot of times, unfortunately, our family stresses us out.
Really?
Oh, you have no idea.
Okay. So I'm going to do a couple points in your ear. And these are really common points that we use in acupuncture for ear acupuncture. One's called Shenmen and the other one's called sympathetic. And your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is that fight or flight or that relaxed system in our body. So we're going to try to help calm our system down and then work on our heart. So please don't scream. It's very embarrassing. Just kidding. For me, not for you. Does that feel okay?
It doesn't hurt.
No, come on, I see. I've only ever flinched with you.
And then
Okay. How did those feel? That one I felt.
that was in the hard point. So on your ear,
Thank you.
there's a whole little microsystem of your entire body. So just like reflexology in your hands, you have your back, your neck, your sinuses, all your internal organs. Your ear has a similar map. So I use the point in her ear, the one that she feels a little bit more, that's for the heart.
It doesn't hurt, I just feel it.
Yeah, and normally you don't feel it.
Yeah.
And then one more. So this next point that I'm using, it's called pericardium 6. This is also the common point people use when you're seasick and they wear those wristbands because it helps with nauseousness, it helps with stress, and because it's on the pericardium channel, it also indirectly treats the heart. Okay? Are you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
Alrighty. Any questions? I have about a minute.
Can I have one of Sonia's fries? I'm
Do
just
you-
playing.
Do you want to have one of those?
No, I was just playing.
So what happens? I have a question. Okay. So I suffer from dermatitis and symptomatic dermatitis. I started suffering when I was 21.
Okay.
So when I stress, it's
worse.
but it gets here. It doesn't go, and it used to go in the back of my legs and it used to go here. Now it's in my neck.
Yep.
And it just drives me nuts because not only do I need acupuncture, is there something also that I can put in there? Ointment or something?
Herbs.
No,
As
I mean natural, because I have topicals, but what topical ointments have is cortisone.
right.
And what happens is, as much as I put it on, cortisone actually makes your skin thinner. It actually thins your skin. So this is what's happened.
That's why cortisone shots are bad if you have arthritis, because they can actually wear out the joints and make the issue worse long term. So back to your question. So anyone else suffer from dermatitis or eczema, psoriasis, or any skin issues? A lot of times what goes on with that is, yes, stress makes it worse, but it also comes from inside. So eating a clean diet is one of the best ways to help prevent that and to not be stressed.
Yeah, you know, you're right, because lately I have been having a little bit more alcohol than I was having before. I'm not kidding, I stopped really drinking a lot, and then all of a sudden at the party I had 3-4 glasses of wine, and I went to dinner, and it looks like to me that actually contributed.
And your body also reacts to that. In Chinese medicine, your liver is the organ that's most affected by stress. And with skin issues, it can, when the liver is overflowed with toxins, it pushes it out to your skin. So that's why eating a clean diet is important, and trying to be as stress-free as possible is important too.
Drink lots of water. Warm cup of water with lemon in the morning. Yes. On an empty stomach.
Good.
And I am done with time. So
That was awesome.
Everything you explained to me was good.
William had a letter today, so I forgot.
I have the plan.
how are you feeling?
I'm starting to feel really good, actually. I think I am stressed because now
Yeah, I
can
can tell
feel
by your
myself
face.
calming.
It's starting to calm down. What about your heart? Is it starting to feel a little better?
It's starting to feel a little better, yeah.
So
So I'll go to my doctor and I'll be like, I'm fine.
I'm sorry.
So thank you for listening, ladies. If you have any questions, ask me later.
Just
you.
comment really quick if I may. I've been seeing Jennifer since probably right when you joined, and not only is she great with me, but she's also great with an 8-year-old, my daughter. And you know, my daughter trusts her, and she's still kind of afraid, but she doesn't fight it when I say, okay, it's time for your appointment. So thank you.
Thank you very much. So now we have